Hey everyone, welcome to Reptiles and Resin, where we're going to just do a room tour today because so many people be asking. So I'm going to just make the video about a room tour. So this is the door I come in at, and I've got all my alcohol inks on this rack right here and some of the glitters, but that's all the alcohol inks I have. Pigment paste, things like that. Alcohol inks, resin inks, or dyes, whatever you want to call them. The pigment paste and all that good stuff. The marabou inks. I've got them all lined up in the color that I want them to be anyway. And then over in here is where I kind of have the two shop lights and my glitters that I use. This is where I film at. This is my stand. Even though it stands like on the desk, it was always shaking, so I kind of rigged it up to put up top there. This is my rolling cart that I use. I got it off Amazon. I just keep little things like my gloves, the glitters like the gold dust and the silver, oh gosh, crushed crystal, things like that on here. Light box for quick grabbing, some molds to grab real quick, my cups, my resin, my baby wipes, my alcohol hangs, and then I've got my utensils, my paper towel holder, my mixers, some more used cups there, and my fast cure I keep by me, and my Let's Resin deep pour. Few odds and ends in my big cups. So yeah, and then I got some, I'm out of the dang, what do you call that, bond crafter, so I'm draining the last in a minute. But yeah, then have all my glitters, well, not all of them, but most of them that's not put away. My seashells, the little paints and glues up there, little odds and ends stuff. And these are like 3x1s, I think, from Home Depot that I just put up on the thing. And there's the beautiful air purifier. I love that thing. These are the large mica powders. I keep them on them clear shelves, like the Mayspring and all that. The large ones, and that's my little superhero signs. I love the superheroes. And we have our two gracious curing machines, my scrappy molds. This is my druzy mold from Into Resin. Not the mold, but the thing. I keep my drink on there while I'm working. Then we have the, yeah, let me turn on my light. I have my light there, and this is my vacuum chamber. This is the, let me move my drink back on the thing. This is the 1.5 gallon one. And you see, you can't even see through the top. But I just have one of those linings in there. You know, like I put right there. I just got the lining in there. And if you don't have a cake pan, just use some lining. That's all you need. But yeah, you can't see through this poor thing. It's a hot mess. But it still works. Still works. Oh, let me move my chair, because I'm going to show you every nook and cranny. And let me get up under here. I'm going to roll this out the way. These, I love these drawers. This one I have all my markers in and all that good stuff in here. All my markers. And this one I have magnets, a mixer, the little cutting tools, anything I might need to grab real quick. And in this one I have the UV resins and the Baltic Day Mateo. I found a black I haven't used yet. It's supposed to be like a, oh gosh, what do you call that? It's a nail powder, but it's supposed to be like the chrome powders or whatever. And then these are just more, except for this one, these are just UV resins I keep in there, tape. This one is all of the flakes and like some Let's Resin powders, flakes, and all that good jazz. chrome powders, all that good stuff. And this one is a bunch of interference powders, some of Miss Pat's gooders that we haven't even used yet. And then in the very bottom one is kind of a junk drawer. Glow in the dark stuff. Oh yeah, that's the glow in the dark green. It works really good. So yeah, basically just some glow in the dark stuff, pigment paste. Oh, Glow Extreme. I forgot about that one. Next time I use thing, I'm gonna use that one. And then up under here I have some more resin, my deep pours, and my gallon of Let's Resin. My cups. This is where I keep my black construction paper that I put on things, like the table and stuff. Yeah. So that's all my deep pour from Bond Crafter down here. And let's see, that's my alcohol stuck down there. These are the molds that we have to get to. And I keep my top and stuff for the thing there and this. But yeah, it's filled with resin molds that we need to get to. So yeah, now in this drawer, all the blue and green mica powders are in here. All the reds and yellows are in here. Purples, oranges, and pinks are in here. And golds, whites, and blacks, and I think some browns are in here. I forgot what was in here. Oh, the glitter, the little loose glitter I have is in here. So yeah, that's that part. And I think I showed you the big containers of mica powder I put on the wall. The curing machines. Okay, in this drawer I have my heat guns, my sliding thing, bag, my 2 heat guns, some trash bags, hot glue gun, lighter. And this one I have my eyeballs, and I just got this in. It's to do grams in and stuff. You know, like a little gram weight gram. I haven't even used it yet. Circle cutter from Temu. I haven't tried it yet. And just a few of the extras molds like these in here. This drawer, I keep the UV light in. This drawer, oh, I did get these in. We're going to be making a cake stand sometime this week. So, woohoo, this is just my little extra stuff. Popsicles, spatulas, all that good stuff. Swishy sponges. And in this one, clock pieces. Yeah, the clock pieces. And the glitter that Let's Resin sent me. And then in here, I have my magic pour, my polyurethane resins. I think there's 2 of them, yeah. My putty resin. I have my 1 hour promise fast cure. Calling it fat cure. And then I have the tabletop resin in here. I got one gallon of the tabletop resin in here. Okay, I'll continue at the bottom here, and then we'll go up top. This one I keep all the little molds in so I can grab when we have extra resin. This is all the little ones. And then in this one is like more cups. My split cup, my little, oh, where'd they go? I'm almost out of the mini medicine cups. Little mini cups, things like that. And also these that I was gifted, that you can put around any mold that's wobbly. So I've got that in there so I know where it's at. And then this one is the baby wipes and more cups. My glass cups and everything. That's in that. And then this little thing right here is like my toolbox. I use it for a toolbox. It's just got a bunch of junk in it. But it's my junk. Just little tools, nails, screws, all that good stuff. Now, we all know what this bag means. Guess what just came in the mail today from Into Resin? And these are all my stickers and everything. This is the molds and the ones we got to get to. My, as soon as I get Angelina around here, we're going to do the challenge. I can't wait to do it. It's going to be gorgeous. These are all the molds and shape molds that she sent me. My hair is flying around more than the dog hair. Oh, and this is just plywood, and I put sticky paper over it, contact paper, whatever, and just screwed it down. It's just plywood I had cut in half. And let's see, flowers, stuff to put in resin, my films, like fantasy film and all that good stuff. Just thing like that in there. And then my little, this girl loves bearded dragons, the flowers that my grandkids have given me in my little hand vase that I made. You can't really see it. And then my cross. And then I have my little pops. These are my personal pops. My Love Joe Montana 49ers rule. Then my daughter brought me that one from Disneyland or World, one of them. And I've got my She-Ra pop because I used to love She-Ra as a little girl. I got my dinosaurs up here. I love them little dinosaurs. And I have my chameleon that I painted up there, my jar of notes from everybody that sends me stuff. I have another jar over there, my hats, and I got one empty space up there. I wanted to bring out my brother cutting machine, but I don't know. I'd never use that thing. Oh, and my sewing machine's back there. One of them. I've got two. One I sold, but now I've got two. And then my big sewing machine is back there. My favorite bloom that I have ever done in my life. Oh, wait a minute. So, wrong side. And I put that crystal in there. And I wish I hadn't, but boy, that's the best bloom I've ever made. And I love this bloom. I love that thing, so that's why it stays right here. And then printer paper and sticky paper for shipping. Some sewing notions. My turtle, my lizard. Love the House of the Dragon. And, oh gosh, Game of Thrones, that's it. Couldn't remember there for a minute. And then all the embellishments and stuff, charms. Turtles, my little monkey, my well, he don't bobblehead. He's a bobblehead bearded dragon. And just some other stuff I've got up here. My Yoda. Yep. And that's all on that section. And then got my computer and printer. I love this printer. I have not brought ink once. And I've had this printer for 2 years. 2 years. Look at where the ink is. And I print a lot. I'm telling you, I love this Epson Eco Tank. It is awesome. That thing is well worth the money. Can you imagine? I used to buy HP all the time. Man, can you imagine the ink I have saved? The printer has paid for itself in the long run. The only problem I've ever had with this printer is it will not connect to my computer. Neither one, the one that broke or the new computer. It won't. It only does it wirelessly, but I can't connect like the cable to it, and it connect. It will not do it to save its life. I've tried. So yeah. And then computer, junky computer, and I've got all my little critters around here. There's Nacho in my little cup, my little globe from Disneyland, my turtles, my snails, my axolotls. Absolutely love this turtle. That's why I kept him. He's adorable. My acetone for when I get resin on me. And down in here is just more printer paper, like the paper I use to print like stickers for like the glitters and stuff, and trash can. Yeah. So now on this wall we have all the molds. And this is where I keep odds and ends, those balls. All the molds are all on this rack. They're all on this rack. All the way up basically to the ceiling. And then this is just like the catch-all cubby place over here. Yeah, let's see. Just some odds and ends, paper towels, my paper cutter. I love that thing. My heavy glasses. What is in there? Oh, that's some screws and stuff in there. What else? My huge trash can. And I think that, oh, that's my laptop down there. And then this is the little rack I have for everything that is on eBay. And I would open a closet, but all the boxes would probably fall out. So, yeah, we're not going there. So this is where I ship at. I got all bunch of boxes and stuff, and almost all the glitters up here. I need a wider shelf. I couldn't fit them all. And then my like papers and things like that, my glitter catcher, stuff for sale, stuff to trim everything with, my bags, and then my bags are over here too. And then in this drawer is my already cut out labels so I can just get them done in a hurry, and some little stuff. And then my Zeus's flea medication. I keep it where I know where it's at. And my stickers and my glitter packing, free packaging. Let me put Zeus's stuff back. Got to give it to him on the 8th of every month. And then, oh yeah, tape and miscellaneous Roku remotes that I have no idea where they go to. There's just 10 remotes around here. And then this, I must have left the social security numbers in here. Oh well. This is just the stuff that's not on eBay that I just try to give out when people order. So, something. So yeah. My scale, my stuff ready to ship. My filter for my resin thing. Odd and end things that's going to be good with that box that Kimmy gave me. I'm going to put some in there. I think some of these are empty. Yeah. This is my mold stuff to make molds with. Twine. Oh, extra goodies in here. Oh, God. This is the to-do pile for resin molds, too. What's in here? Oh, some more things. Tops for... If I have 2 tops left, I should have had 2 jars. I bet you they in that... No, I got 3. I bet you they in that closet hiding over there. And then I keep gloves and swabs in here. Zeus's doggy bed. And then this is like where I keep all the mold stuff. And I use this. This works good for small molds to get the bubbles out. So yeah, this is mold stuff. The fan because I'm always hot. And this is stuff for like keychains and stuff. This is like a junk table. And we have made it across the room. Hot diggity dog. And in here is like the stuff that I mold. Like, you know, like the things that I make molds of. So it's all in here. And the containers that I mold them in are in here. So I can keep them dust free because you don't want dust in. Let me put this back over here where it goes. And basically that is the end of the room tour. Yes. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the room tour. Yep. Whee! I'll give y'all one more look around here. And that way, because people keep asking me, and for the life of me, I know I've showed my room before. I could not find the video, so I am labeling this one so I know that this is just for a room tour video. And unless I move stuff around, these are just bookshelves. It's 3 of them. I wanted 4, but I decided to do just 3. But if I need another one, I can stack 2 and 2 on top of each other if I need more space. But yeah, these cabinets are awesome. That's all I have to say. This one's kind of falling apart on me, but this one is new. I just brought this one. It is awesome. It really is. And like I said, all of that, when I get a new vacuum chamber, I'm going to put this one over here behind me to use for silicone only. And that way I don't have to worry about it. It works really quick for larger pieces of silicone. And yep, that is it, you guys. That is the room tour. I hope y'all enjoyed. Yes, we will be doing a video Monday. I think it's Monday on 2 of the Into Resin. No, I'm not Into Resin molds. I have a custom order to do for 2 molds of the trays. So yeah, we'll be doing that. So yay. Can I flip this over? Be prepared. My face is going to be shown. I'm a hot minute. Yay. Oh, Lord, my finger in the way. Hey. So, I just wanted to say thank y'all so much. Oh, Shalia's on the video. Come here, boo. She running. Hey, boo-boo. Boo-boo. She done ran. Anyway, I thank y'all so much for everything. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.